First, it was the YouTube CEO, Susan Wojcicki, stepping down, and now it's the Twitch CEO, Emmett Shear, stepping down after 16 years of running the company. And now, if you would have asked me before I seen this post on Twitter who was running Twitch, I couldn't have told you. I would have said his name was like Gregory or Joseph or something. I had no clue. I wouldn't have been surprised if they had the first chimpanzee CEO running that platform with how weird everything's been on Twitch. But then I went to the dude's Twitter to check him out and learn some more. And the profile picture's definitely a choice. And his bio says thinking about coordination, community, and connection, and working on Twitch. Like, Twitch is just an afterthought to him. He doesn't really care. Like, if I was the CEO of Twitch, I would let everybody know. But it seems like it's this dude's dirty little secret that he doesn't want anyone to know he was the CEO of Twitch. He also doesn't really ever post about Twitch, except whenever he just posted this that he is stepping down. That's the first post about Twitch I've seen on his Twitter page. But he tweeted about like 20 minutes ago and said, in October 2006, we started working on live video for the internet. That became Twitch. More than 16 years later, I'm now a father and ready to move to the next phase of my life. I wrote a blog post, but the short version is, thank you so much to everyone who built this with me. But as you can see in the replies, he put the whole blog post, but yeah, pretty much the short summed up version is thank you so much to everyone who built this with me. And as for who's going to be putting on Emmett's big boy pants, it's going to be Dan Clancy, the current Twitch president. And in a quote, he says, Dan Clancy, our current president, has been a close partner to me these past few years. He will step fully into the role of CEO, effective immediately, Shear confirmed. He cares deeply about the Twitch community, its streamers, and our staff, and understands what makes Twitch Twitch. But I did some digging because much like the new CEO of YouTube, when he took over and everyone found out he was the one pushing for NFTs and all that terrible stuff on YouTube, I looked up Dan Clancy to see what he was doing, and I don't know if he was the one that masterminded this and puppeteered it from the shadows, but he's the one who wrote the article and the update about the revenue share split on Twitch, where Twitch kept the revenue share for subscriptions, the split to 50-50, but they went and made it worse. And then streamers that had premium deals, they were adjusting the deal so that they would retain their 70-30 split only for the first 100K revenue. And then after the 100K revenue, the split would go to the standard of 50-50. But this hasn't actually taken effect yet. It won't take effect until June 1st of 2023, which it's March right now, and you do the math, you go June, or March, April, May, June, 3 months. I don't know why it took me so long to do that. Wow, I feel dumb. And you've probably already heard about this by now because nobody liked this change. Everyone agreed that it was a bad move, a bad decision on Twitch's part, because they're just being greedy, trying to get more money for themselves and give streamers less money. While, for example, their competition, who is, aiming to put them out of business, YouTube has a default of 70-30. I know I said 60-40 a minute ago. That was wrong. The YouTube split is 70-30, which, of course, is far better than Twitch's 50-50. Plus, YouTube just recently introduced Shorts monetization, so they're doing more to help content creators, and Twitch is just doing the opposite. They're just evolving backwards. And, of course, the person who wrote this article was Dan Clancy, so I don't know, like I said, I don't know if he was the one that advocated for this and pushed for this to go through, but he does have his name stapled to it, which, makes him a partner in crime at the very least. But Emmett, the former CEO of Twitch now, does appear to be taking a very, copy and paste blueprint from Susan, who stepped down from YouTube but kept an advisory role at ABC, the parent company of Google. He's doing the same thing. He's going to be taking an advisory role at Twitch. So he's still going to be working with Twitch, just not as the CEO. He's stepping away. So, kudos for that, but not really much other kudos for anything else. I'm pretty new to the Twitch streaming space. I've only been streaming for like maybe a year on Twitch consistently. Luneist TV, if you want to stop on by, we get kind of goofy. So I don't know all the ins and outs of Twitch. I'm not big in like the Twitch community. I feel like a grandma trying to use Facebook. I barely know how the emotes work. But I do know that most of the decisions Twitch has made, especially recently, have been just really bad. And it seems like they don't really care about their creators that much. And it's like they just want to shoot themselves in the foot. Because like also on top of the revenue split thing, they also just don't really acknowledge achievements of their streamers. Until very recently they did. Whenever Castanat broke the all-time sub record, they did acknowledge that, which I didn't know if they were going to or not. So maybe things are going to get better now that Emmett stepped down. I don't know. Is this a W? I don't know. I don't know what this dude did in the first place. I honestly didn't know who he was until I recorded this video, if I'm being completely honest with you. But if he is the one who implemented the thing where it's like a 30-second unskippable ad when you click on a stream, if you could get rid of that, new Twitch CEO, that would be phenomenal. Because every time I click on a stream or a streamer I want to watch, no matter who it is, if I click that and I see a 30-second unskippable ad of something stupid, I'm going to swap up and swap off of the Twitch app and then go over to YouTube and watch another Ospas music video. But that's pretty much it regarding this story. It is very new, very fresh. It only came out less than 30 minutes ago, so there may be some groundbreaking things to come out later on that I won't touch on in this video, but I will be the first to make a video about it. Unless Critical's somehow faster than me, recording this like 15 minutes after it came out, which that... I would just have to hang it up after that. So I'm going to end the video and upload it real quick so I can be the first.